We have this new press release that just came out from Presente, which is a Hispanic group, a Latino group that works quite successfully. We've had, I think it was the president or the founder of Presente on this program. He's been on the TV program as well a couple of times. They just issued a press release demanding that Hillary Clinton and the DNC cut their ties with the private prison industry. The private prison industry that is making millions of dollars a day locking up Hispanics all over the country. I mean, largely in Texas, but all over the country for immigration violations. A private prison industry that uses its money to buy politicians. A private prison industry that uses its money to lobby for harsher sentencing, longer sentencing, and more draconian laws. Now, here's the problem that this confronts not just the Clinton campaign and the DNC, but basically politics as usual with. And that is, if the Clinton campaign says, okay, we will send back the, I don't know if it's $20 or $20 million, but, we'll send back the money that the private prison industry gave us. What's next? All the people in America who got screwed in the housing bubble and the banking crisis are going to say, okay, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, you name it, J.P. Morgan, they screwed me. I lost my home. Give back their money to the Clinton campaign or to the DNC. Give back the money that you took from the banks. And then what's coming after that? Right? Somebody whose kid is growing up with some sort of, profound disorder, an autism or out of control obesity or something like that, and they kind of intuitively know at some level this has to do with something in our food supply, all probability, or in our medicine. But in both cases, you've got pharmaceutical companies and you've got food companies lobbying like crazy to keep the status quo. I just saw a piece over on Huffington Post earlier this morning that pointed out that there's been a 60% explosion of obesity in the UK in the last 10 years. Well, what has happened in the UK in the last 10 years? I honestly don't know the answer to that question, but I'm wondering if they, 10 years ago, started allowing in GMO foods or high fructose corn syrup. Or, does this have to do with hormones that are given? What's the deal? I don't know. But anyhow, this has the potential to essentially spiral out of control. And I think that this is like, Trump takes this head on. He says, I don't need to take money from anybody. I got plenty myself. And Bernie Sanders, of course, is not taking money from any of them. But the rest of the political infrastructure, the rest of the political system in the United States, if you can't say that they've been corrupted by all this money, at least you can say that they have been influenced. And that is something that I think a lot of Americans are just sick and tired of. So where do they go?